All right, man. We're here to discuss something today. All right. So first off, Lily, do those little girls in Demon Slayer? All right, Lily. That literally gave me mirage that I was playing with them. Didi. Alex. There were all the girls at Alpha and Omega. Lily like Vegeta. All right. Lily. So when you get those hype girls in the mix, Lily, guess what this video's about? What my family is and what there's about and why they're boring and why they're spamming a boring benefit. All right. And I'm telling you, okay? Because people like to manipulate me. In this situation, I am telling you, alright? What they are is they're that discount soda, literally with sodium, alright? That's nasty as fuck. That you get, at Costco or fucking Food for Less, alright? Literally, but guess what they're doing? Guess what they're referencing, alright? A whole Asian class, alright? Now let me tell you something, alright? Literally, so what do we have confirmed? A meeting with the pastor, literally, about what was the contributing factor of this, and that. All right, literally, a threshold, a part of the equipment that allows you to go through, some sort of dimension. All right, like a graph in college, right? Literally, so as you've seen before for video, it is an emergency. It's either they make their way or I get my way where I go all the way back then. All right, literally. So anyway, so you may still be clicking on the video, all right? But the truth behind this, right, literally is that this is the truth about how I feel about my family, okay? Because of literally what Chris do, literally, where every single first response, literally, is him having two jobs, whether I know he's a plastic fucking, baby or fucking robot or not. Literally, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? Literally, that was his fucking role. What do I call that? I call that Normal Society. I call him playing basketball, him listening to Nas, him literally being casual, never extreme. Literally, even though that's what I did my research on, literally fucking him being able to fit the mold. You're not able to do shit for 2 years. That's why I call that shit. Remember, you're always replying with insane. I'm always replying with sane. There's a lot of things that insane can do to sane, alright? Literally. That's a lot. That's connected to artistic kid literally ignoring a gangster statement when fighting. A lot, all right? Literally, so what does that do? What that does is that gives my mom the utmost, crisp, equipment when it comes to destroying me, all right? Because what are we asking for, all right? We're asking for lower things that have value. So what is Eris doing? Eris is doing all the colorful things, eating all the candy, literally playing all the sign games, literally fucking having all the girls, literally fucking partying with all the good music. Literally, what does that do? All right. What does that do in the situation where I met him? Uncle Tommy face to face. That gave me nothing. That gave me no street cred. That gave me absolutely nothing. Literally. And what built up the equipment literally for 4 fucking years. Literally. Not only you're not responsible for your own life, but now your girlfriend is threatening you not to get a fucking job. All right. All right. Literally. Because he understands what fucking cat's trade too. Literally, and that's why literally I was gonna make another video about how I made my way with weed. And why I know literally weed is just a fucking medical drug that they sell at the counter. You wanna know why? Literally, because there was a year where I stopped smoking, alright? Literally, and when I had to, right? Literally, I was able to provide myself sound like Big Daddy, somebody who been stopped smoking, alright? You wanna know why? Because the shit that I was doing sober was actually amazing, and we was covering for it. All right, literally. So, another thing I was gonna say for this video, for gangsters, what they do to people like Ali, literally, what they do is they reward your shortcomings. Literally, you see how you want to hide behind this is that. That doesn't mean much. That's why literally we're a gangster. Where I get into deeper. Literally, I eat it, but literally, when we keep things literally, street literally. Oh, my little cousin literally has some Adidas. He's driving a car. Oh, he shouldn't go there. So we're fucking gang this is that, and how it's always short lived because Eris is older and he lives for longer. All right. Literally, they will reward your shortcomings, literally, so you can stay immature. But the moment you want something deep, the moment you want a big, a relationship, literally, they're not there, all right? Anyway, the truth of it is this, all right? What was the whole thing, literally, when you played fucking Jasmine, that girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, literally, back when you were fucking with the Warriors in the stadium, literally, when you were on the street for those fucking years, literally, when you were fucking begging, literally, as a mainstream celebrity that was a part of the Crips. Literally, what was that? Literally, what happened? Literally, 3 years where you didn't let him fight back and never get a job. Literally, all the way to a point where you made the death of Trozilla. Who was that name again? Literally, in real life, in Roddy Gag, did you let him fight back again? What? Literally, exactly, all right? That's the thing for the second video, all right? Literally, so what they're doing, that nasty shit, literally, and you want to get away with something Asian, you're not willing to go to school for something Asian, literally, and they hang you a whole Asian shit, guess what you're gonna do, all right? You gotta recognize literally the connection you have with Masashi Kishimoto is this connection is not help you in real life, which is why one of the jokes from Alpha male literally said, "Oh, I'm connected to P Diddy. This that. What's your credit score like?" Literally, it's true. It's completely fucking true, all right? Literally, I'm telling you. Literally, that's why literally why I do all these fucking colorful things. And when they say these things that require discipline, literally, it pisses me off. But what you ignored? The things I had to obtain came with a revelation. Literally, so you ignored biggest blue, big and everything fucking completely. You ignored the two girls from Bakugan. You ignored this and that. You ignored literally my fucking revelation. Literally. And so guess what ended up happening, right? Literally. I ended up looking at Timothy Delgado literally two ways instead of one. Oh, I should just be looking at that face. What did Chris say? Literally, why say I was a new version? After seeing the kids not letting me interact with the kids, fans of my channel go to school every day. What happened? Literally, all those fans of Mr. Young, what happened? Literally, what happened? He said Timothy Ghetto has a wife. Literally, he has kids. Literally, he has his own fucking mansion, all right? And you don't imply that shit is literally made to set you up for sexual assault, all right? I'm done. I'm done, okay? Literally, so I'm telling you, literally, the response is all the way fucking boring. It's never in between, literally, like me and my anime. So what did I do? I sacrificed my high, literally, a little bit. On paper, I sacrificed it a lot, literally, because what I did was I was willing to do the boring thing in order to lead up to a fun thing, which is what life is all about, all right? So guess what ends up happening, right? When I do these things, all right, literally, and when I take these courses, all right, what ends up happening, right, literally, is that I end up having, big achievements on paper. Like when I got to the damn vanilla, literally, when I got further in the hood at 29. Literally, there was Gasline before, or not celebrity, but now we have a whole video that's made with footage, from Persona and shit. Literally, that's saying that you'll die if you keep on fucking watching because of how professional it is and how much literally they're so-called trying to play you. I'm telling you, when you fuck with Eris, literally, it's a fine opinion you play yourself. Literally, I cut it in half. Literally, I'm not gonna let literally half not be unrewarded. All right, do you understand? Literally, all right? Literally, a rose has thorns. Do you understand? A rose has thorns. All right. So I'm never just fucking pretty boy. You can just get over it. Literally. So what happened when I started to do composure? Literally, what they actually took the opportunity to attack the no one got me in a reverse position. I'm like, you're fucking dumbasses. I'm only doing what you're doing for 1,000 fucking times. Literally, how come I can't get away from it? How come you're only allowing a slime ball? Literally, it's somebody that turned into a mutated hot dog being charged. Never somebody like me clean having the whole revelation. Literally, that could be the fucking future of socializing. Primo TV. Literally, socializing for the right reason. Because the reason why, America failed and what socializing was back in the day was through a gang. Literally, the guy that does point to point literally in the dance floor is in a gang. He's in a blood. Ryan's a blood. He's in a gang. All right, get over it.